all in my new video where I will be showing you rendering of croquis. So I will be using Staedtler's and watercolor. So I have two action croquis, one I will be doing with Staedtler's and second with watercolors. Okay, so starting with the first, that is I'm going to use Staedtler. So first I will rub out the dark lines. I don't like any croquis or designs in which we can see the pencil works and all rough work. So I'll just lighten up my croquis and start with the skin color. Okay, I have taken skin color of Staedtler and I'm starting with the face. So as you can see, I have kept a dark shadow part on face, neck, and rest is a little lighter. So first you have to decide your light source from where the light is coming, so that will be your lighter skin tone, and where the shadow is falling will be your darker tone. So in my lower arm, bottom will be my dark and upper side will be little lighter. So waist, both the waist will be little darker and lighter in the front side. Just fill up. Light tone, dark tone gives a 3D effect to your drawing. So it will be more closer to the real 3D image rather than flat fill up drawing. So here inside arm will be my darker tone and upper side will be my lighter tone. Same way, upper will be darker and bottom will be lighter. Same way for the thighs, sides will be little darker, in between, middle part will be my little of lighter tone. That gives a roundness kind of effect. Knee part, as shadow will fall below knee, so little darker tone below knee, and then just merge the colors. I have used a single color and you can see the effect. Just by one color you can create a 3D effect. Sides little darker. Whenever you're making illustrations or drawing or painting, just focus on it, not outside, not pressure on anything. It's just you and your drawing. So my hand will be creating shadows, so little darker, and the hand sides, both the sides. So I have used the Staedtler skin tone, and now I will be using brown for the hairs. It is just a stroke work. And just giving darker tone. Giving darker tone, at the side of the face will lighten up or highlight your face color. So it will be darker inside and lighter at the outside. So now I will take a brush and a plain water, as Staedtler's are watercolor pencils. Now I will be just using plain water and just merge the colors. I'm not using any color, I'm just using plain water. So it will just merge the colors well. You can see the difference between two hands. This is the effect of water on Staedtler pencil. Just merge the color so to avoid all the patches. It will just give you a smooth finish. So this is our hand, our last one, and we have finished with the water on the body. And now till our body dries out, we'll use water in hand. I've just used plain water again. I'm telling you because beginners don't know how to use Staedtlers. So you can use water wherever you want to give a finish or rough look or anything. You can just try it out in different styles so that to give different effects. So now our body has already dried out. Okay, so I will be using little darker tone and I will be just giving a shading part wherever I have to add dark tone or depth. So this is my eyes, eye area, my nose, and just little darker tone at the side. If you don't know much about shading and all, you can just follow simple trick. You can do darker shade at the side, at the both the sides, and you can keep lighter in between. It gives a very nice effect. And after practicing and after trial and error, you will get a true idea. So wherever is the depth in our croquis, we have to give it a darker tone. Darker below your chest because of the shadow, and wherever you are pressing against your body, you will use darker tone. Same way at the bottom, you will get shadow, so you have to create a dark color. Point, so darker inside your thigh area, inner thigh area, that will be a darker, then the side. This is your knee, so just give a depth little. Same way for your calf. So leg, inside part, so you can see the difference between two legs. The same way we have to do it for the second one. Starting from the feet, then lower leg, you can rotate your straddlers in smaller circles to avoid lines, prominent lines. So if you rotate it in a smaller circle form, you can merge the color well. I have given this much. Even you can use more darker brown at prominent some places where highest depth or shadow part is required. You can use brown, and just I am highlighting my hairs with brown color, just giving depth, and we can just give strokes from inside out. Use point pen to just give flicks or strokes in your hair. That looks just so appealing just by adding a point pen strokes. Now you can give a border to your crokey. For just a basic, even you can use even more darker tone than this. For that you can use darker shades. Be very careful with the point pens and let your design dry completely, otherwise it will smudge with the water and will give you the uneven spots and uneven border. Try to cover in one stroke, one part, as breakage can, as you can see, breakage can be so eye-catching. Okay, so this is just marking our face proportion. Finish with the first style. Now we'll start with the second one. So for that I will be using watercolor, and same way I will lighten up my, so that I can start coloring. Okay, so as you can see I have already lightened, so I will start. As I am using watercolor as my base, so use clean water, your watercolor and your brush. Okay, so I will be taking brown color. I will be taking brown shade So I'll just give a highlight, my dark tone, and just take plain water and spread it out. As you can see, I have done it for face and then for neck. Just mix it well. Try to avoid too much of application of water and rubbing with brush in one part only, as that will damage your paper. Just one stroke of dark tone and take plain water and just mix it. Mix it in the sense, just spread it out. Blend it properly with lighter hand. Darker at the side, and then just smudge it up or mix it. It will create a shade. The darker areas, plain water and blend it well. Same way for the hand. Wherever you feel like you have taken extra water or too much water or too much color, you can just dry out your brush and just with smooth hand you can rotate or take out the extra water by your brush. Your dried brush will soak up extra color and extra water. Just spread it well, mix it well. I have taken both the different color skin tone in both my croquis to just give you an idea how you can use it, or the two different tones. If you are making darker tone croquis, you can use brown. If you want to use white croquis, you can use skin tone, which is available in Staedtler. I have given you choice, so you can develop other of your own by practice. And now just mix it. So don't worry if you are new, you can just try it out and later on we can repair if any mistake by our Staedtler pencils. So now we have done with our croquis, and now we will be doing our hairs. So I am using black color, just rough flicks and just random lines. Now take water and just spread it out. So we have done with our hairstyle. Now we can start with a darker tone. We can use brown, as we have already taken brown, or you can take ochre yellow to just give a more skin tone closer to wheatish color.
blend it. Wherever you think patches are coming, you can just blend it using water and wait for some time. Let the area dry out completely, then only use Staedtler, as Staedtler is your watercolor pencil, so it will give you just more darker tone. So I will let my face dry and I'll do the other parts. So you can see we are doing it, we are blending, we are giving just darker tone. Always give darker tone to the part which is behind, so obviously a darker tone or shadow will fall on that part and that will go in dark tone as compared to the front part. And always your sides will be little darker. Just highlighting your dark areas or light areas, you can just blend it. Your knee areas should be little darker. Just blend it very well. Make sure you are not creating any patch, so blending is very important. If you have seen or any patches in your drawing, that means blending is not done properly. Anytime you can take water and you can blend it, as we are using Staedtlers. Our first croquis was purely on Staedtler based, and our second is watercolor and highlighting or giving shade using Staedtler pencils. Okay, so we'll complete our hand also. Just you can see the darker area and you can give a shade. Now you can see we can just give some features or just give your proper shape to your face. Now just giving features, our eyes, our nose and our lips. Okay. Our eyes are at half hedge, nose as other half. Okay. So you can see the dark areas at now. Now we can finalize our hair. just little shading. And now you can use point pen to give strokes to your hairstyle. Nicely you can give strokes, just random, not organized. You can just give random. And now you can see the division of eyes and nose. Your neckline, your collarbone, your hands. Breast, your waist, and same way for the rest of your body parts. You can just give a nice border. We have finished with both our croquis with two different skin tones. You can see. We'll give face features to the second croquis as well. Thank you for watching. Keep learning, keep sharing, and keep motivating others. Thank you.